What up, guys? How y'all doing? We back with another episode.
Yes,
what up,
sir.
Corey?
What it do,
How
brother?
You doing, brother?
Man, chilling.
Another week.
Hey.
I don't want to say great week of sports. It's a good week because I got to watch sports.
Yeah.
Always good when you get to watch some football.
Most definitely.
But, me personally, I took an L this week.
Yeah, it's okay. Happen to the best of us.
Yeah, you're right.
You're
right.
Gonna shake back.
Yeah, definitely gonna shake back. So it started with that, and then a couple of more losses though. But did you get to check out any high school football?
Man, most definitely. I came to y'all game. You know what I'm saying? Had to come pull up and support them Legacy Titans, man. But I also went to the Westfield and Spring game also.
Okay. That's a rivalry.
It was a good rivalry. I feel like Spring came out, they gave the best that they could.
Okay.
But the Mustangs prevailed. What I mean? So it's always good to see a smile on Coach Meekin's face. You know what I'm saying?
Coach Meekins,
but man, a kid that really stood out was Joseph, man.
Okay.
Number 6, he's a DB for Westfield.
Albright,
Joseph Albright.
Dog, man. I think we talked about him in like one of the first episodes when we was talking about football is bad. High school football, Joseph Albright.
But he's a dog. When I say he's a dog, he's a dog. You know what I mean?
Just a straight football player.
Football player all over the place, man. When I say like coming downhill, brother, I like. Like, for real, like, my words don't even do enough. Coming downhill. I love that physicality. You know what I mean? So that's really what stood out to me is just, like, you don't see too many DBs. You see a lot of finesse DBs, but he one of them that's finna stick his head in there, and he coming to run through you, you know? So that stood out, and he also got an interception. He got an INT.
Okay. Yeah. He playing corner this year. He usually plays safety. Yeah. And he playing corner this year.
No, he was at safety, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was playing safety, too. Just coming downhill, like I said, and then he also took back a punt return. When I say he got active, man, he got active,
Did he
man.
get to play some running back?
I don't know if I seen him too much at running back.
Okay. I know he used to play that too.
Yeah,
the kid is just a football player.
Most definitely. That's Taji, right? Taji. Yeah. That's a whole nother story. He did Taji stuff. You know what I mean?
You already know that Taji gonna work.
Most definitely, but
he represent that 21 very well.
Very well, for real.
But it's also good to hear about Joseph Albright because I know he's a baller. So for you to come back and say he the no sleep player of the week,
most definitely.
That's dope, man. Shout out you, Albright.
Most definitely, Joe.
Stay commit doing this thing, man. Out on the field, man, and we're going to continue to hear your name, I know.
No, most definitely. I'm looking forward to keep on watching him for sure.
And I know he, like I said, he showed it on kickoff. I know he can play some offense, so it reminds me of him being in his Travis Hunter, phase type guy.
Most definitely.
And I move on with Travis Hunter because I know Colorado wish they would have had him this past week.
We surely did miss him, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Get well soon, my boy. For real. Man. Yeah. Them Colorado boys, we went through it this weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Took a hard hell.
Yeah.
Like I said, just like me, I think they gonna bounce back.
Most definitely. Like, it happened to the best of us. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they like, man, they cocky, this, all of that. No, man, they just played a great football team. You got to give it up to Oregon, bro. That's a great football team with an experienced Heisman quarterback, you know what I mean? And they out there and show what they could do at home, one of the hardest places to actually get a dub in. So
they definitely got a good coaching staff over there in Oregon. Like I said, Coach Dan Lanning coming from Georgia, spent some time at Alabama, Memphis. He's a great head coach, defensive mind head coach. So I know he had a great game plan.
Boy, did he. Boy, did he.
And then like Coach Hampton over there as well, who is the DC coming from Tulane, who had a great defense last year. So they got some good coaches over there as well. So, and then my boy Will, Coach Will, offensive coordinator over there coming from UTSA over there dialing it up. So I know they put it together. They was pretty fired fired up about that walking on the Oregon in the middle of the field. That gave them a little juice. Like, ready to play. So I love it though. That's how it's supposed to be.
Most
man.
Definitely.
So man, but with Colorado going into this next week, it's the big showdown. It's the one that a lot of people want to see because Shedeur will be going up against last year Heisman Caleb Williams.
Yeah,
it's a baller.
No, that is a baller alert. That is baller alert, man.
So I think it's gonna be a big time, high scoring game, and I am excited to see this game.
Nah, it's gonna be a showdown for sure, man.
Do you think Sanders kind of show up Caleb, or you think that Caleb will be the one that throw up the big numbers, or they both just?
That's kind of one I stay out of. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I stay out of. Like I just want to see both of them go out there and showcase their skills that we already know, and I think it's gonna be beautiful to see both of them going against each other. You know what I mean? But these two possibly NFL quarterbacks next year, so to see them in a prime right now, it's gonna be cool to see.
It's gonna be big time, man. You gotta be glued to the TV to see that game.
Yeah, they gotta do the change the jersey. That'll be hard. That'll be tough. That'll be tough.
Be dope. Yeah, I'm excited to see that game. I think that Colorado will be prepared and ready to play them. I think USC beat Arizona State last week, but Arizona State got to put up some points against that defense, and so I think it gave Colorado some things to see on film where they can come back and try to get that offense back moving, because against Oregon they only had 6 points or 7 points.
Yeah.
So I know they're going to really try to light the scoreboard up, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Most definitely. And I think just like Oregon, you know what I mean, like Colorado's the first year, you know what I mean, they getting the program off the ground, so that depth, you know what I mean, that it's going to play a part in this.
Yeah, definitely.
In these games, these big games, you know what I mean? So, no excuses though, you know what I mean? I feel like they're gonna come out to play and put their best foot forward, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see for sure.
Definitely gonna see. I just want to see a good game.
Facts.
I don't want to pick a winner of that game. I just really want to see a good game.
Nah, most definitely.
And that was just like this past week with Ohio State and Notre Dame. I just wanted to see a good game, and we got a good game.
Man, we got a great game, man, and it's crazy. Shout out my boy Rip on the photography. You know what I mean?
Shout out Rip, man.
Nah, but we was talking about it, and I was telling him, I was like, man, I really felt like Notre Dame was gonna get the upset from jump.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And it's crazy how the game went, because I turned off the game like at the end. You know what I mean? Like literally at the end, I'm like, man, it's over. Like this a wrap. They got the dub. I look back, and Ohio then scored.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Got down to the red zone. Last two plays, which people really noticed after the game, Notre Dame had 10 players out there.
How do you do that, man?
And I think it was like on some substitution, but you would expect somebody.
With my team captains, man.
Somebody middle linebacker,
Golly.
A defense assistant on the sideline, somebody to catch it in 2 plays, and with that extra person out the match, man. Woo.
Yeah.
Like you may need them, and so they end up getting the score, and that was a tough loss for Notre Dame, who played a real good game. So a lot of good things to see on there, but man, that was crazy.
Yeah, man, that one hurt. You know what I mean? It didn't hurt me as much as probably hurt Dad, but
I know Dad, man.
But it hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad, man, and them Irish.
Yeah, them Irish, man.
He trying to get him to come to the Roll Tide, but he don't be messing with.
Or he could come to Colorado. You know what I'm saying? Start fresh.
Start fresh off with a nice team with deal, and I like that. But Coach Freeman over there in Notre Dame doing a great job.
Most definitely.
Coach, man, got things rolling. Tough loss, but they'll bounce back
for sure.
Yeah, and they got some big games coming up too as well. So be watching out for Notre Dame. I think they still got a chance to make it to the college football playoffs. So we'll see about Notre Dame. But you was talking about Dad, and as you know, Dad is a Cowboy fan.
Facts.
And he got us to be Cowboy fans.
Come on now, man. Bleeding blue.
Dad again, but. Man, our Cowboys losing to the Cardinals again. Man, I did not see us.
Like I said, man, I really need to start putting my picks on here, man. Because I'll be predicting this stuff, man. I can't make this up, and y'all don't get to see it, but I was talking to you, brother. And I told you, bro, we just look at the past, man. The Cardinals, for some reason,
always play us tough.
They always play us tough. Now, I wasn't thinking the L. I'm not going to say that. I wasn't thinking the L, but I knew we had to come to play. And
you knew that +10 would have hit.
Nah, for real.
Oh man,
for real. I'm not lying.
But
most definitely.
You're right. They always play us tough, man. And then I didn't know that Parsons had some comments to Dobbs on his podcast.
Yeah.
And so Dobbs took it pretty personal. So that was interesting to see. But really in that Cowboy game, man, we came back in the second half and played tough defense.
Yeah.
When we got in the red zone, we couldn't make anything happen. And that last interception by Dak was crucial.
I'm telling you, man.
And that was big time. But our red zone defense is bad.
Yeah.
It's something that we got to work on.
Most definitely.
I think they got down there 4 times and only had 6 points to show for it.
Facts. Our defense. Literally that whole game, especially in that first half, like you said, like this didn't show up. We was non-existent.
Definitely in the run. The run game, killing with the outside runs, the counters. We was getting gashed. Linebackers wasn't filling gaps. It was bad. I
kind of felt like we felt missing Diggs too. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real.
Gilmore had a tough day.
They came out. I noticed that too. They came out his way as soon as possible.
Definitely with Brown, the speedster. So I understand the game plan. It was a tough one for him, but I think he'll bounce back too. Because he's a veteran. But you're right. He got to. But that definitely was a tough loss, man, for the Cowboys. I still think we gonna be making a run, guys.
Oh no, most definitely. It's still Cowboys to the Super Bowl. Cowboys KC to the Super Bowl. What y'all talking about, man? Like, what are we talking about?
I'll take that. Cowboys to the Super Bowl. But it's staying in Texas. Houston Texans getting their first dub, man. And really, they played a hell of a game.
They did play a hell of a game.
Like from offense, defense, special teams, they played a hell of a game.
We had punt returns, man. I don't know what was said.
I know.
But everybody came to play for real. They definitely win. Most definitely.
And that was good, man. I know last week I was saying, like, man, from the previous game, it was looking dead, but just to see them get that dub the way they did, you just never know.
Most definitely.
You just want to stack wins on wins. It's hard to win in the NFL, as everybody knows, so you just never know.
And that might be the fastest fullback I done seen, man. He got to run a 4.3. He got out of there.
Not be denied, man.
For real.
He was getting to the end zone. That was pretty dope. And shout out my boy Tank.
Gotta shout him out.
Shout out my boy Tank, man, doing his thing. Over 140 yards receiving.
Come on now.
A TD.
My favorite receiver, man.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, too. Watch my boy block.
Yeah.
Well, you pay attention to him blocking, bro. Tank be getting in there.
Yeah.
I like that. Hey, shout out my boy, man. No sleep for the slept.
Most definitely.
Man. My boy Tank balling, man.
Facts.
And speaking of good receivers as well, Miami.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my gosh.
That boy Hill.
Yeah.
Cole.
You know his goal. 2,000 yards. Yeah.
He on my fantasy.
That's
team.
the goal.
Keep doing your thing.
Facts.
Pick, man. That kid,
he different.
Bro, I watch him take like a 2-yard, supposed to be a 2-yard game, to an 8-yard game, just by a stutter step and just taking off.
Bro, the way he stopped on the dime, bro, is crazy. To be that fast and stopping on the dime, man.
Them running backs was running, toting the ball. Tua was doing his thing.
Yeah.
And this was the crazy thing, right? The head coach for Miami from Denver used to be the Denver ball boy. When the Denver job was open 2 years ago, he tried to get an interview. Didn't get the interview.
Wow, he took it personal. He got personal out there.
Real personal. And now, reminds you, though, he still left for respect because he could have kicked a field goal to get 73 points, which have broke the record, but he didn't. He took a kneel. So,
man, and for y'all who do not know the score, it was 70 to I'm finna say 0, but it was 70 to like 20, right? 70-20. 70-20, guys. So
it was crazy, man. Tua is on point. That offense is just a lot of misdirection.
Man, it's a lot of speed, man, and speed kill, man. It's a lot of 4.3s over there. So my DBs, that's playing Miami in the future.
Yeah.
Bring your track spikes, my guy. Bring your track spikes.
And one thing I like about Miami as well is they they got that fight in them. Like they really out there like they belong. It's not a team that feel like they don't belong. They really got to fight all around. Like on the offense, the defensive side, special teams.
The chemistry is crazy. Like you see it already. And I feel like they got, just like I look at Detroit, I feel like Detroit got like the Cinderella story behind them. Like they playing hardball. But Miami got that Cinderella. You know what I mean? You can't count them out. You got to watch them. I feel like that Miami team.
Start sinking and then still stay healthy.
Just
stay healthy. Ooh.
Yeah, Miami. No sleep for the slept on, for sure.
Definitely a team to keep watching. And speaking of fights, we got Canelo against Charlo. It's gonna be a big one. A slugfest.
You know, that's this weekend. You know what I mean? I know we already predicted who we think was gonna win. Yeah. But you know, have your mind changed?
No. I'm still Canelo. I think Canelo want this fight bit. Yeah. I'm Canelo.
You Canelo?
I was about to stop and say yeah, Canelo.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, switch sides. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna have to go ahead and go Canelo. I'm going with Canelo, man. Okay. But I really just want to see a good fight, to be honest. I do want to see a good fight.
I actually think it's gonna be a good fight. I actually think it's gonna go 12. Like, I really think it's going to
12? You think it's going to go 12?
Yeah, 12.
Man, don't you know Canelo got that grown man strength?
Yeah.
Man, I'm calling for a 9 rounds.
I just don't think Charlo going to go out like that.
He a slugger, man. I just don't see you slugging with Canelo. Like,
for real. Been in the gym with Roy Jones now, though, so, you know, you just never know.
Man, last time we see Roy Jones. Hold on, shout out to Go. Shout out to Go. I ain't going to even put that.
Man, we ain't doing that.
No. I'm not saying he gonna knock him out. I don't want to say knock him out, but I do think if he go in there and he slug with Canelo, I feel like he could possibly hit the canvas. Not knock out. I hope he get back up, but
okay. But if they slug, can Canelo fall?
Can Canelo what?
Hit the ground.
I don't know. I don't know if his power like that, bro.
No.
I don't think his power like that.
Okay.
That's just me.
I was just asking. I think it's going to 12.
12 with a Canelo win?
With a Canelo win. Yeah.
We'll see.
With a Canelo win. I just think Charlo, just the fight and the mentality, he just going to try to hold it down.
Okay.
Mind you, he was just ringside with his boy in the Crawford fight. So.
Who? He was with Spence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ain't trying to go out like that.
I was just finna say that ain't no good look to say. Like,
I mean, that's motivation to not go out like that. That's all I'm saying. That's motivation to not go out like that.
No, for real.
And Bud was talking to him too.
Yeah.
So you gotta go show yourself. That's all I'm saying. So at least go 12 and take the L. You know, or go 12 and take it.
Get the dub.
Sleep for the slept on.
Nah, for real, you can't beat that.
Hey,
can't beat that.
I want to see it.
Nah, I think he focused too. I seen the. I seen the interview. They was asking him like, "Who you coming out with?" My boy said, "Look, he pretty much said I ain't even worried about that." You know what I'm saying? This is opening discussion, so he seemed like he focused. Like,
so you never know.
Yeah.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah.
We may get a sleeper. I ain't know that. You just gave me some more information. You may be locked in.
Yeah, my boy said,
a sleeper.
He talking to some people, but he'll see. He ain't worried about it. Usually people got that locked in. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna see.
Most
definitely have a no sleep player of the week from the fight. You
never know.
You never know. Hey, but man, we appreciate y'all always tuning in, always checking us out, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, share, leave some nice comments.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And subscribe.
That's it.
And we'll see y'all.